safe spaces now, and that word safe space is being thrown around a lot. But sometimes it's not just about, having a safe space, but actually feeling welcome in a space. Cindy, I see you nodding your head. Do you want to kind of like, what's that differentiation for you?
Well, first of all, I don't call it a safe space. I call it a safer space because there's no space that's truly safe. All we can do is try our best to make more people feel included and welcome.
We, as in like us, and also the people in this room, and the people that think about these things, I do think that like we kind of, I don't want to say a pat on the back, but I feel like we do need to acknowledge that like it's a good thing that as a community we actually want to have these conversations, because most people, you know what I mean, most people, and especially in nightlife situations, it's like it's all about money, you know what I mean? And it's like it's all about money, and it's all about actually sticking to that status quo. A majority of the LGBT community and the mainstream LGBT community in North America, because I'm not specifically sure about Toronto, but it's predominantly, these clubs usually always segregate people of color to like one night at the club, and make no mistake about having a dress code that is blatantly racist to like discourage people of color from coming to like the club, you know?
So I think when we're talking about all these ideas, they often exist in, I don't want to, like elite communities or woke communities. And I think that parties give people a chance to be in proximity with bodies and people that are unlike themselves. And I think that's really important, because I think that exposure, some people might think it's superficial or it's very transient, but that exposure can really disrupt someone and cause them to ask many different questions about themselves and what they believe and whatever constructs that they've swallowed, their whole lives. So I think that, I don't know about global change because it's such a lofty idea, but I just think on an individual level, just being in spaces that are not homogenous are good for you.
I might be biased, but partner up with a charity. I mean, that's the thing. I've been saying this repeatedly, and that's kind of why I'm here at the same time, but it does make a difference. And again, I think it puts the theory and the ideas and the conception into real action when you're supporting people who are doing frontline work and important work.